Yeah, I was actually really happy with what showed up as far as where our men's team was for summer training this year. We learned the lessons of getting injured a lot last year and not coming into the season healthy or coming in like overreaching too much. This year's group of guys looks to be well within ourselves, and we're good and fit, but we're like healthy and strong fit. And I'm really excited for where we're starting the season and that foundation that we have. When I look at what is possible for this group, I think a performance, akin to what we did 2 years ago is plausible for the group of guys that we have. Really happy with that group of the new six. I'll talk about Michael first because he's kind of in a little bit different category. Transferring to us from Lansing Community College, we know he's got a good, strong background of some pretty impressive times, and I look for him to step into probably into our seven and probably helping us right away. He looks strong, he looks smooth, but he also looks like he's got a lot of room to grow. So I could see him being a part of our front two, front three, maybe right away. And then our other 5 incoming freshmen. In a lot of ways, they may be the strongest on paper freshman class we've had, and certainly in some time. I think all 5 of them are in a position to develop into some strong runners for us eventually. Although a couple of them look like this fall they maybe actually be right up there with that front group before long. Those 2 I look to be our front runners. Sam, after qualifying for the 1500 this spring, he was happy to have that experience in the national meet, but he also was left with a taste in his mouth that he needed more. And almost right away he told me, "Coach, cross-country season's going to be different. I'm going to be a different guy, and I'm going to step into there." So I'm really excited to see what he can do with that. And Tucker's got some strong feelings the same way. After being banged up last year and not being able to compete, he's pretty darn hungry. And both of those guys look to be positioned really well to start the season. So mix those with Michael Dennis and those other returners, and that's why I think we've got a shot at running a similar position that we did a couple of years ago. We've got some good strength there. Sophia opened her season in our first workout in a position that even surprised even me. I knew from communicating a little bit with her over the summer that she had a great training summer. Apparently it was better than I even thought. I think she's actually taken a pretty good sized step forward off of track season, which was a big step forward for her last spring. So I think she could threaten to be competitive up front in the GLIAC, competitive in the region, and I think all Americans in play for her. Yeah, nine is a big group, but it's kind of a cool 9 because they're all actually pretty close in ability to each other, and they've already started to gel as like they recognize that they're the future of our team, and maybe they'll be the now, but they definitely understand that like that long view looking forward is what it's about. It's pretty cool to see them start to buy into what we're doing training-wise and culture-wise, and so it's both them developing that way, but also some of our upperclassmen like Claire Andres and like Cedar Gordon, like kind of showing them the way of like this is what it looks like and this is what it is to do that, and I think it's gonna be we got young ones and older ones at the same time, but I think both of them are gonna find their role with this team, and I actually think we're gonna see an improved women's team over last year. With a mix of both groups kind of contributing in it. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for this opportunity. Being a head college coach is something that I've wanted to do, and I'm excited for the opportunity to like guide this group of young people. I'm a teacher by heart, a coach by heart, and it's what I love to do is help people grow and within the context of sport, and that's what I get to do now. And we were doing it before, but it's kind of fun to have the reins and be able to set the program direction and guide that. I think our best is in front of us.